morning, everybody. Welcome back. As you can see, we're trying something different today. In order to get me to be center in your portrait stream, and I'm not even quite center, I have to move the screen around because you know how I get close to the screen. So, anyway, I'm here, so it's the important thing. We've been doing the portraits for the night shows and for the special ones, and I wanted to see how they would work for the morning show. And so I decided to try setting up for that. Let me see if I can get myself more in frame because I'm a little bit off here. Okay, so I'm gonna go camera, phones, no phones. Okay, that's the screen here. I'm gonna move the scene. Me at my desk. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna try moving this thing a little bit like this. Like this. I think it's more like that. I think it is. So let's see how it looks now. I can shrink my screen down too. Okay, that's pretty good. So welcome back, everybody, and of course, as we are, audio is not messed up because I forgot to turn it up. Sorry. So we had 1,200 views last night, and I thought, well, that wasn't bad for a stream that was impromptu. And so I figured, why not just give it a shot and see how it does in the morning show instead? But that doesn't mean this is going to be a regular occurrence. This is just more of a let's see how this works kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let's see how it works kind of thing. Make sure you have to get the wrong buttons pressed in the process. It's gonna be minus 4 degrees Celsius today in my area. It's sunny. I was gonna go down and get my refills from the pharmacy, and at the same time, get my money for the month from the bank. No, it's not. Remember, I'm live. I don't know why you would think I'm recording. I'm live. Yes, this is live. Yep. Maybe, but are they kind of views that will stay? Are there views that will give us a fair shake? Are there kind of views that are going to help in the long term for the community? That's really what we need. After all, I mean, I do these shows every day. Trying to show me the center frame here. You see, the problem is that depending which camera you're looking at, if you're looking at the portrait in studio, it's very easy to fall out of frame. I don't think I have an answer to that. What? Shrink the screen. Shrink the screen. Yeah, we can do that. Let's do that. Let's shrink the screen a little. We'll fill it out. I'll see. Let's see. Shrink the screen, says Lomi. Okay. How much? Uh, like that? Like that? It shrinks a little bit. I'm still on the frame room. I know. Oh my god, you are. Yeah. So we switch this to non-studio mode. Maybe that might be better for me to set this up. Where's my cursor? This is one day I'm going to set this up so we have an automated. So I'm going to go ahead, give me a desk again. Wow. Okay, is that better? Or is that better? That looks better. That does, yeah. Okay, good enough for now. I can always switch it back to later on to the setup I usually use later on. I just snap to back the center frame and then be all set with that. So switch back to studio mode. That allows me to see the camera and stuff and see if we're in center. So how are you doing today? Welcome, RL, Lauren's friend. This is Lauren's friend, RL. Welcome to the show this morning. I told you I hate portrait. This is why I hate portrait. I really hate portrait because I'm getting cut off a lot. Yes, you're getting cut off like a big giant cheese grater. Well, let's put it this way. Let's put it back to factory, and then we'll I hate this, and then we'll switch the restream to a different mode. So transform center screen. That's a good start. I told you I hate portrait. I really do. I think it sucks. Okay, at least now I'm in center. Yeah. Not right now. I I have tried to understand it. I watched a channel with a blind woman explaining how to use it. This is my braille display. I got the second hand on eBay. This is a refresher braille 18 cell. It works with voiceover on Mac and for the American Printing House. Trying to learn the braille commands. It's encoding commands. It's not exactly like easy. It also works with my cell phone too. Brain dead? No, it's not. Don't even get started with that. Um, no, not really. I mean, I could shrink my face down smaller, but it was never set up for this mode. Let me show what I'm talking about. To do it this way, I have to sit over here. All right, now I can see me. I'm pretty good. I'm centered here if I sit this way. Um, yeah, how you doing here, my nails? Good morning to you. Good morning, here. This is a very stupid format. It's I guess the only saving grace is when I'm looking straight down at my microphone's windscreen that I know that I'm definitely close to the center of the screen. So I guess that's good. But usually the microphone is usually on the edge. Um, See, I'm more like center because usually there's chat over me. I turned the chat off so it wouldn't look too disturbing on the screen. I've had it for about a year. I'm still. I did learn Braille from Arkansas and Prices for the Blind. Um, and so I, and that was before I had a cataract in my right eye that got worse. And then I went to a optometrist, and they said, "Well, here's the problem with the cataract. As you know, in your research, people with lateral nystagmus and stable nystagmus who are legally blind who get cataracts in their eye. There's a lot of complications sometimes are associated with removing of cataract. And we really don't want to touch it because we're afraid we might make things more complicated with complications such as detached retinas and other things, where you could end up totally blind instead. And since your left eye is still good, your left eye is doing all the work that your right eye used to do. So, um, I mean, I think as far as the braille display goes, I think it's kind of cool actually. When I do putter around with it, it's kind of neat. All I do is I just turn voiceover on, and then I turn on the braille display, and you can see on the screen. I think it's more for the teachers, or for the instructors, but it also helps me when I'm looking at the dots on the screen to see what my fingers are feeling, so my fingers can get a little more sensitive to reading the little dots. And it works, but the braille commands, the chording commands, are a bit of a challenge. So I've had it now for about a year. And some people on my channel think it was a stupid investment. I don't think it was a stupid investment if I could learn how to better use it. I barely can understand voiceover even for the low vision. I did try to learn that as well. But when you add the braille dots commands on top of the voiceover for low vision, it's a whole other layer of command sets. Good morning, Kitty. How you doing today? Let's get the panel open now. Modern War, MWR today, and this is one of the few times we've ever done a system like this, and I don't know how well it's going to work for everyday shows. It's always been kind of ugly to me how this works. I don't like the way this works. I really don't. I don't. I don't like it. Uh, yeah, I see you. Hi, welcome. Welcome. So anyway, nose is not as runny as yesterday, but it's still a little runny. I was born legally blind, registered blind. Vision when my best eye was 2400. Um, Now that eye is useless, and I'm using my other eye, which is 2400. And I still very actively read small print and things with a little help. I'm using my phone as a magnifier. Uh, Yeah, he is totally blind. Do you have any light perception? Because some are able to sense light. Um, now make sure you understand, Tiger. He's reading his braille display, his voice system. I don't know if he's got a braille display or if he's just got a voice response. But if he's like voice, he's probably listening to the prompts coming up on his software. What are you using? Are you using a Mac or are you using a PC? I'm using a Mac. Because it has built-in voiceover, which is a godsend. Because I have a PC too, and I tried to use JAWS, and I hated it. And then they wanted to pay $99 a year for a license, and I went, I'm not paying you this. What do you think? Is blind people are millionaires? $99 a year to listen to a robot voice. Who do I like more? That's a strange question, Noodles. I don't really know Quiz that well. He helps me a little bit with the channel. That's all I really know about him. You know, that's such a strange question to ask. I mean, why? Oh, okay. No light perception at all. Okay. Yeah, I have a friend named Joanne, um, from Taftville, Lebanon. She had some light perception, but she was premature, and apparently her situation was caused by too much oxygen getting into her eye when she was in the incubator, and destroyed her vision. Won't be a normal question to ask. Well, how about things like, how are you? What are you doing today? How's the weather? What's outside is sunny, a little chilly, not too inhospitable. Not until this weekend when it's going to be freezing. Next week we're going to see more snowflakes. How much I can't tell you. I don't know yet. What I mean is things like that would be a reasonable start. Yes, exactly. General chit chat. Okay, yeah. So you're similar to Jody Post. Yeah, that sucks. I was born about a week or two early. I wanted to get out of my mother so bad that I was born like 2 weeks early. I think I was kind of uncomfortable with the thought of possibly end up being a Libra. uh, so what month are you born? I mean, let's start with that. What's your zodiac sign? I see Hammer and Nails. I see you. How you doing? Hammer and Nails. He's using Chromebook. Oh, okay. Why do you have to say said hi? Just say hello. I see you. I mean, I may not always catch up on the questions right away, but I do see you. Oh, thank you so much. That helps a lot. That helps us to get the word out. Oh, Gemini. Okay. We got a couple of Geminis here. We have a couple of Geminis in this channel. Got like 3 or 4 Virgos. I'm one of them. Libras. We got 2, I think 2 or 3 Libras. 1 Aries. Uh, maybe 3 Aquarius. 2 Capricorn. A couple Scorpios here and there, I think. Yes, it's gonna come to pass. Don't worry. March after the equinox, it's gonna come to the end around Melbourne. Yeah, is it Maven? Maybe no, it's a story. Ostara. Yeah, I'm fine. How are you? I said hello to you. Well, Noodles, I don't know too many Capricorns other than my sister. And she was a royal pain in the ass. My sister was a Capricorn. My brother was a Libra. He's still alive. My sister unfortunately passed away from a heart attack. Mobility's tough as an adult too, especially when you got a broken kneecap on your left knee and a dodgy hip, and like you guys, you understand you can't drive. You're at the mercy of other people to take you places. Of course, now with modern technology, thanks to things like Instacart and things like that, I can just order my groceries, have them delivered to my house, and then I can put them in where they gotta go. Coffee. Yes, there are a couple of Pisces here. Um, Good morning, Mojo. I see you. By the way, let's come up on MWR, which is an invite only panel. RJ, I can give you a link later if you want it. Um, Now, right now, also with my hearing loss, I'm very dependent on speech to text. Um, and that's why I chose not. I wanted to try to learn to use the braille instead of using text or speech because I tried speech to text with this channel some time ago, and the trolls loved it. As they would say all kinds of nasty things. Hammer, why do you have to type it like that? You don't have to type it like that. I don't understand why you're doing that. Speaking of that, did you be sure to oh, you got a top chat or side chat or all chat? Top. Slide all chat. Oh, by the way, for those of you who don't know, the new ones, I'm looking at finished Michelle's other half. Yeah, yeah. Hello, Jason. How you doing today? Good morning to you, Jason. Yeah, I don't like this format. I feel like I'm being squished between 2 walls, and I don't like it. And, it's just as bad as when I'm sitting over there when I do the night shows with the other camera. Yeah, but at least that you can kind of shrink yourself down a little bit sometimes. Okay, good digger dogger. I got it. All right. It's a one door and knit one. Good morning, Tiger. How you doing? So anyways, you see, we're doing a portrait stream this morning. Yeah, I do because Restream.io also has panel modes too, but I'm not using it now. Yeah, RJ is new from Lauren. She encouraged him to come over, check it out. Maybe Lauren could come over too one day. He's totally blind. Yeah, he's got to text. So when he's got his text to speech. So when he's reading the comments, they're speaking it to him. Blind the Millionaire does the same thing. Yeah, Jason. Yeah, Tiger's here, guys. Yeah, we have to get Mojo to come up here. She's got the link. I sent it to her so many times. Um, she wants to come up. They can't hear you. Oh, wait a minute. So they can't hear you? Oh, we gotta fix this. They can't hear you, Tiger. You sure you can't hear her, guys? I'm serious because this is a part of it. This is Restream. I don't think gives me headaches. Yes, I can hear you. You're right. It's something in the setup. I could try changing the setup a bit. How are we gonna do that? I don't know, because can you switch it over to the modern war over to the other system? Would that work? I don't know. Why don't you stay there for a second? Let me try this side here. I'm just gonna temporarily duck down and see if I can come back in and using the other browser. All right, hold on a minute. Okay, so I'm gonna duck down. I'll be right back. Okay, what I'm gonna do? Copy this link. It's something that Chrome did. That's a system that messed up everything. Let's see if Firefox can do it. Uh, Paste. Hit enter. Join chat. Show your thing there. And see, make it my cursor. There you go. All right, let's see if that helps, Sonny. I don't know if it's gonna help. Can you guys hear her now? So nobody's saying yes, they can hear you. Hammer says yes, but I don't know if that's what he meant. All right. No, I can't hear you. This is a shame. I was really hoping that this is gonna work, but obviously it doesn't. So what I'm gonna do is why don't we end this stream and just start up the stream like we normally do? Because I'm already set up where you can see right on piano. What I'll do is I'm just gonna temporarily duck down and then we're gonna end the stream. We're gonna switch over to normal startup sequence. All right, go back. All right, so let's fix this. And call. Go back over here. We're switching over to our stream, guys. So don't panic. I'll be right back after this messages from your local internet service